here are the stars of our show, Ryan Seacrest and Vanna White.
Well, we should do it. That's very nice. Thank you. Good to see you out there, Jim.
Shall we give away lots of money?
I am.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the National Aeronautics and Space Administration. This is a national information center for the United States. Reports of Evil Phoebe reported throughout the entire... Evil Phoebe is now entering the solar system from the Thunderman's dimension, called the Thunder in Paradise. Residents must remain vigilant for all of the United States. If you are in the area of the United States, please be advised that she is like the threat of the United States. Please stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. We interrupt programming at the request of the National Weather Service to activate the North Texas Emergency Alert System. The National Weather Service in Fort Worth has issued a tornado warning for all of Dallas County until 2:45 p.m. At 1:37 p.m. Eastern Central Daylight Time, National Weather Service's meteorologist has detected a large frontal cloud heading towards the Dallas-Fort Worth area. Locations in the path of these storms include, but are not limited to, Dallas County. Take shelter now. Locations in the path of these storms include Fort Worth, Dallas, Galveston, the Colony. A tornado warning is in effect for till 2:45 p.m. tonight. 2:45 p.m. this afternoon. All North Texas stations affected by this alert are requested to relate the preceding message. Tornado warning is in effect for all of the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplexes until 4:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 7:23 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, National Weather Service's Doppler radar indicated a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado over Dallas-Fort Worth area, moving east at 45 miles per hour. Hazard, 60 miles per hour wind gusts and quarter-size hail. Source, radar indicated tornado rotation. Impact, severe damage will be most likely. Locations in the path of these storms include, but are not limited to, Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, Dallas-Fort Worth, Arlington, Plano, Garland, The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Fort Worth County Emergency Management. At 6:23 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, there have been reports of the evil Phoebe is causing havoc across Fort Worth, Texas. Residents in Fort Worth, Texas are now urged to seek a fallout shelter, or you need to evacuate the city immediately. Close, lock, barricade all windows and doors. Seek shelter in the nearest home or in the nearest tornado shelter. If you cannot evacuate, you need to get into you need to contact emergency management agencies for all of Fort Worth, Texas. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Fort Worth County Emergency Management. At 6:23 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time, there have been reports of the evil Phoebe is causing havoc across Fort Worth, Texas. Residents in Fort Worth, Texas are now urged to The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Fort Worth County Police Department. 911 telephone outage emergency is out. The 911 telephone services is out at the moment. If you need to contact the police department for Fort Worth Emergency Management, contact 817-384-6346. Again, that's 817-384-6346. 384-6346. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation about this currently dangerous event. Hi, bestie.
Hey, buddy, are you okay?
No, I am scared because someone killed my family.
Who did it?
It was evil Phoebe.
Okay, where are you now?
I'm with my wife, Emmy.
Emmy and Eden, I'm coming right now. Emmy, continue to support him.
The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Fort Worth County Police Department. Reports coming from the Fort Worth Police Department about the unknown individual named Evil Phoebe reported all several cities across the state of Texas. If you are hearing this message in the state of Texas, you are advised to listen carefully to this announcement, as this may be vital for your safety. Shelter in place now. I repeat, shelter in place now. To keep yourself in place and yourself happy. Stay tuned for more information on this dangerous situation. This is Smith R&B 105.7. We are now receiving reports about Evil Phoebe reporting all several cities in the state of Texas. And now emergency alert system is now going to be issued for all the United States. This is a civil emergency message. Stand by, and this is not a test. The following message is transmitted at the request of the Federal Emergency Management Agency and the Fort Worth County Emergency Management. Reports of Evil Phoebe is now taking over the several cities in the state of Texas. Residents who come across Evil Phoebe is now getting killed and turning one of her inner clones. All residents in the state of Texas are now urged to seek a fallout shelter, or you need to leave the state of Texas immediately. Ensure you have enough. Ensure you have enough. This is an emergency action notification. All broadcast stations and cable systems shall transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the White House to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information for public in assigned areas. This is WBAP, and we will continue to serve the Dallas-Fort Worth metropolitan area. If you are not in this local area, you should tune to broadcast stations, the cable system providing news and information for your local area. You are listening to the emergency alert system serving the Fort Worth, Dallas area. You do not use your telephone. The telephone lines should be kept open for emergency use. The emergency alert system has been activated. The following message is transmitted at the request of the United States government and the Federal Emergency Management Agency. Reports of evil Phoebe are now in effect for all of Fort Worth, Texas, and she is about to kill all of us in the next couple hours. If you are hearing this message, get into your shelters now. You are listening to NOAA All Hazards Radio, the voice of the National Weather Service, station KEC 55, serving the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The following weather conditions contains information, reports of the temperatures going down. Now, 83 degrees, mostly sunny. Highs in the upper 70s. It rains at no miles per hour. UV index is 1 miles per hour. Wednesday. It's probably sunny. Highs in the upper. I am sorry to say this, everyone, but the world's about to be under attack. A global emergency action notification will be issued shortly. Goodbye, and this is probably the end of us. Please stand by for a national emergency action notification. This is a national emergency. This is an emergency action notification. Requested all of the United States needs to listen to this message. All stations must transmit this emergency action notification message. This station has interrupted its regular programming at the request of the United States government to participate in the emergency alert system. During this emergency, most stations will remain on the air to provide news and information for public and assigned areas. This is WBAP and KEC 56. We will continue to serve the Fort Worth area. If you are not in the Fort Worth area, you should tune to broadcast stations and cable systems providing. Please stand by as my sister Nora will be speaking on all stations shortly at the request of the T-Force.
My fellow Americans, this is Nora Thunderman speaking to you all for the final time. This is an emergency action notification number 3, black card. This is not a test, I say once again, this is not a test. It is really important that, now this is really important to listen to this announcement, that is really carefully to this announcement, as this law contains information that relates to ongoing global emergency. Evil Phoebe, Dark Mayhem, and Dark Mayhem Jr. are now using its powerful attacks across the world, which may include these countries include Canada, Australia, Europe, Asia, South America, Russia, North America, United States, and of course Africa. Evil Phoebe and her clones and with her team cannot be stopped. We sent Chloe Thunderman to stop these individuals, but the plan didn't work out the way it should, so she got killed. Ladies and gentlemen, I really don't want to say this, but this is probably the end of the world. There's no reason to stay calm. Go into panic mode. All residents of the United States, if you are hearing this message, are now urged to gather with friends and families and await your final hours on this planet Earth. It has been pray to your God or gods and repent. Ask for forgiveness. It's been a lifetime. It's been a really good time living on this planet Earth for a billion years. But now, I'm afraid this is going to be a very bad wasteland. I'm now going to conclude the final activation of the emergency alert system with one last playing of our national anthem. After the anthem, all TV stations will shut down for good. This is Nora Thunderman from the T-Force signing off for the final time. Goodbye. Enjoy your final hours on the planet Earth, and may God bless you all, and may God bless the United States of America.
That was a representative of the president of the T-Force. We now return you to the emergency alert system.
This concludes all operations under the emergency alert system. However, this is the end. We will play our national anthem for the final time.